Ah! Hello. Hi, everyone. How's it going? I'm so full of food now that we can play disco. Finally. We're free. Free to disco. Free to dance as we want to. Zach, what are you doing? Pride Month is over. You have to disappear? Well, that's why I'm not on screen yet. Also, hi, Starry. Hi. Let's go ahead and transition over. Ooh, I gotta set the game to do game stuff correctly. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's go say hi. Hi. It's so hot. Couldn't be me. I'm perfectly reasonable. I'm in a great spot. It is definitely hot outside, but my AC's working. It did get very warm today. And I have been disappeared by vanilla. I'm back by my own power. Vanilla, please be my ice cube. Vanilla can't be everyone's ice cube. I mean, unless he feels like, just, you know, worldwide blizzard. Using, like a Z move blizzard, Gigantamax blizzard. We'll see. Oh my god. I realized I said that we'll see. I said that in the same cadence as this fucking video that's been echo-lollying around in my head for a minute. Of just like, it's just like a 5-second clip from Amazing Spider-Man, where Andrew Garfield as Peter Parker goes, just one guy, one Spider-Man, or woman, we don't know, for sure. Oh, you'll be getting a sneak peek. You'll be returning to Rain Code soon. Excellent. I guess we'll all have to go watch Starry's Rain Code stream. I think I'm peeking a little bit. Let me turn my mic down. But I don't know if I'm peeking too hard for me to still beat out the music. I'm a little bit worried. Maybe I can turn it back up one. Just the one. It's okay if it's red. Let me know if I'm peeking bad. Chat. All right. Let's crack in. See container you can't open. Equip a pry bar. I forgot that we do have the pry bar. You're peeking so hard because you're peak. Oh my god. I'm about to peak.
Hello again, officer. How are
what the fuck were we doing? How smart am I? Do I have anything? Lurk? Alright. Have a good lurk, Starry. Almost done with work. Good luck at work. Day job is just an obstacle. Preventing people from watching Twitch and streaming on Twitch. But it does let you sub on Twitch with your extra disposable incomes. So, you know, it's like 50-50 on whether or not it's worth it. Okay. Find out who's in the union box. They're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them. Drink booze, no. Get the body down. Access to Harvard and ask for Ivar Claire's help. End of day debrief. Gotta wait until 10 p.m. Get a petanque ball. Ball. It's a ball. Get a ball. Pay for damages. Get money. Track down your badge. Maybe you'll just stumble across it. This is gonna be a while. Ask around about the tattoo's meanings. Find a way into the secret passage. could get the pry bar and try that, eh? Right. Get speed from Kuno's apartment. Take down Kuno's dad, optional. Get boots off the victim's feet while Kim is not around. Alright. Step 1, I'm going to try and get the pry bar.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out, a metallic drawer, slot.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Take the red tip pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth.
Oh.
You feel like you're reunited with truth once more.
I love being so truthful.
Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers.
Kim, what are we
This is the
looking at?
Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
What is this sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage?
Nothing, nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
All right. And I can't genuinely, nah. All right. Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages?
The Caprice Motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
Oh, okay.
In the cabin, you
Don't worry about it. I love not worrying about it. It's my favorite activity. Yeah! Look at me, I'm a man about town. I got a fucking crowbar. Also, I can go fast. That's new. What was I prying out? Right, I wanted to check out the door in the back here. Back of the whirly burly.
You see a heavy steel door with the door does not. The cobalt blue surface.
Ugh, okay, pry bar does nothing. This is so sad. Let's talk here. Investigate this at all.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
This is the police. Please open the door.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were...
There's a spot of static that overrides her words.
But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Okay, right. We could also go into the bookshop now. I did stop before we actually did that.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Ah.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
That's awesome. Before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? I feel there won't be an opportune moment to ask later. No. It's fine. It's fine. No thanks to being responsible for the energy. Curious pendant you're wearing.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
She clutches the pendant and narrows her eyes as well. Are you the owner of the store?
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice, high-pitched, sounds familiar. You've talked to her before through the doorbell. Ah!
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Your daughter's one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
Empathy. I have to have empathy to see if I can tell how much this woman is like this. 10. She's certainly very polite and helpful.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as Mayonette.
I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor.
You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening.
Hence, how much do you pay the kid?
Good sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her, as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there.
Oh, I guess I was mistaken.
Indeed. Are we done with the jokes now?
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
Okay, let's change the subject.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
What if I want to buy a book? I have $5. Farewell now, book peddler.
Hey, psst.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
Impale all people who have more than $25 in their pocket. Murder all human beings regardless of Eito Atsuki? Is that you? You want to run that last one by me again? No, it's fine. I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
Oh.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Wait, first, what's this communism even about?
Failure. It's about failure.
Failure?
Yes, abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb-stomped and pissed on. Until you came along.
Me?
You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
I can do it?
You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother. You against the atom, the charm and the spin. Where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You now get to work, comrade.
You are the last communist. I skipped past that on accident. Sorry. Roll up your sleeves and start building communism!
Oh yeah, get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, what? Firing squads? You didn't say anything about those.
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Roll up your sleeves further and breathe in the pristine air. Mazovian socioeconomics. I need to unlock a new slot to research the research this new thought. Or I could unequip No. I can't unequip things. I can only stop thinking about things. -2 visual calculus looks like reaction. Fearing the communism was some crazy idea that had its come up as 40 years ago. A fever that shook the world, never to return again. They were right until he woke up today. A spiritual corpse responsive only to the call of Commodore Red, prostitutes, and Krasmazov. For him, communism is still a thing. He will single-handedly raise the commune of O2 from the oceanic trench where it has been resting, covered in ghosts and seaweed. He is the big communism builder. Come, witness his attempt to rebuild communism in the year 51. Let me finish rigorous self-critique. Then maybe I can unlock another slot for another thought.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Examine the strange cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time.
Okay. At this time. We'll open the curtains.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand is closed around her pen and her fingers nervously playing with a talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
All right, I'll think about it for a while.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
But I love venturing
What
into
are
the
you,
unknown.
a coward? Think about the marvelous adventures waiting for us on the other side.
You know what? Horrific
Lies.
necktie.
Rip them open, we say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Ignore the curtains for now. Let's clear out everything else first. Then we can deal with the curtains. Gift books and molten candy. Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner. The book collects the national recipes of Arda. They're all about lake trout. I see.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
Look through the display of books.
Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of
I
the
love
physical
crime fiction.
attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual
I'm playing
police
crime
officers.
fiction right now.
These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives.
I suppose.
Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Sure thing.
You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard.
The Sordid Affair of Dick Mullen.
A killing is declared.
Dick Mullen in the Murder House. The Final Case of Dick Mullen. An Obvious Lie. Dick Mullen in the Clock Tower. The Ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's Funeral Pyre. The Murder of Dick Mullen. Are there any more?
Yes, there's also
The Dame Who Did It.
Farewell,
my Mullen.
Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullen series. The morbid tales of Dick Mullen. A dark tide turns. Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another one with fake death. And, of course, Dick Mullen, the murderer. In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer. Come on. This is not the way real police solve crimes. The real police are some 20 kilometers away, sitting in an armored motor carriage.
Come on, Chester. Tell the story again.
The bald man turns toward a lean man and pats him on the back.
Again? Man, I tell that one at least once a month. It's not that interesting.
Fucking Torson and McLean.
The fuck it is. And these guys haven't heard it. You see, Chester here.
Chester faked his own death once!
Gosh, why?
One civilian looks on amazed. The bald man bellows a reply.
A very fucking dangerous case, ain't that right, Chester? They almost got you that time.
Yeah, sure came close.
Chester mutters.
Alright, so I was tailing this guy called Francis the Shoe.
The inside of the motor carriage is thick with cigarette smoke. Outside, it starts to rain.
After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Reaction! Who is Dick Mullen?
Your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling across the spine of a book. The title reads, Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity.
What do we have here? Mistaken identity?
A worn paperback from Dick Mullen's classic Hard-Boiled Phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend and has just a few days to prove his innocence.
Why does this speak to me?
Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals?
It's gotta be something else.
Perhaps you're drawn to the dark and noirish atmosphere.
I'm pretty intense. All about that dark stuff.
Then this is the book for you.
Oh, it's $7.99. Cool. All right. Just need to get a couple more dollars. Quaint picture book brochure, very colorful. It's a tome of fascist magic. Rather candid.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People.
You see a
You
variety
see a
of
large
names.
variety of... Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz by one Cecilia Averbrook.
Hi, Monokuma. Thank you for feeding me my rocks before concentrating. I hate it. I hate it. What's it
High
about?
Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other.
What the fuck? Oh no. I need to wash my eyes. Is there an eye washing station around here? Jesus.
Next to that, Revacholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long.
She understands she has erred against the customer and immediately corrects course.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
So true.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance,
The
and
paranormal.
biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Look at the
Amidst
shelf.
the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas.
Dundas.
It's about wholeness, unity, balance. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
Interesting.
Various paranatural books
Another boring book just discarded here. Alright. She says that we're done if we open that thing, so we're not going to open that thing yet. We're going to get some money, we're going to buy that Dick Mullins book.
Of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Wirral-related merchandise, you say?
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition.
I see.
There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a pick-your-path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Maybe I'm not into this binoclard stuff.
A towering mountain of...
Alright. How many bottles do I have currently? I've kind of forgotten. Can I turn in any more bottles?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says,
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
Okay, I must have turned all mine in already. Need to get some more fucking dollars. For more bottles. Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. Alright, I do think I've gotten everything that I can in terms of terrible items. I got one. Cool. The spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Ancient fountain. Doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Aha! Hello. I haven't been this far down before. I kind of... Yeah. Hello, good sir. I'm the police.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
I'm glad seeing his fucking name tag, his fucking embroidered jacket, is an easy perception.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind blows. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
How's the disco? We're discoing so hard right now.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
He makes his both hands into finger bolts in the air. Really? You think I'm cool?
Oh, yes! You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like.
He surveys his consumerist kingdom with an air of satisfaction.
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
He settles back on the pile of boxes he's sitting on.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions?
I'll look around, thanks. Sorry, Silang. I got police work to do. Helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Hot air rises from the sewer. Sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. So true. Delta Logistics Company. The drawbridge is up currently. Aha! New areas. New guy. Hi, guy.
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
Do you know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
The words daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Now it's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
He thinks for a moment.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
He cuts off a slice of salami!
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Thank you. We got salami, Kim. Kim, salami.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did someone crash into this billboard, then drive off the side and try to get up here that a ways?
This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Yeah, probably, but...
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Release the lever.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way. Isn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Okie dokie. Photos of the tattoos, damaged ledger, yellow man mug, bad, a handkerchief, and got a shitty white tank top. And we got the new task, close the waterlock on Wednesday. This will open up a new area in Martinez. Good to know. Butter sign down. Waterlock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. Two ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted.
All right. Attempt to reconstruct what happened here.
Just some
Ouch.
tasteless advertising at the bottom of a canal. No use rubbernecking now.
All right. Nothing more to see then, I guess. I'm too stupid. Ooh. Ooh. Hell yeah. Fingerless gloves. That's that's some electrochem. That's sick as fuck. Royce Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. Ah. Good stuff. All right. Do I have anything I would be comfortable pawning? I like the kind green ape pen. And I can't... Can't do anything but look at this yellow man mug.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
Got it, leave. What? A sewer grate, a gateway to the river of filth. So true. I love the river of filth. It's my favorite. You know what I think would be nice for me personally to have? Would be a map. Let's go check out what's further north of here. A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. A cramorant? Give it a Pikachu. Okay, well, I want to check this place out first. Oh, hey, Kuno S.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep? Pigs come to take me out? Trying to snuff me out?
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me. You think you're so clever.
Yeah, I do think I'm clever.
Trying to sneak up on...
Garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts. Barrels are half full of rainwater. There's a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. Very locked, eh? There's splattering of bullet holes on this wall.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
Examine closer.
You peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow.
I don't want to be sweaty.
This is bad mojo, man! Fucking horrible mojo! The end draws near!
Your chest feels tight.
Ooh,
Look
ow.
at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter. Your breathing grows
Not good.
even heavier.
You okay there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You were looking pale there for a second. What are you looking at?
I said all these bullet holes.
Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old.
So no crime has happened here?
Perhaps a crime of a sort ages ago. But no, these do not warrant an investigation.
Okay, but what can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it.
Ah, okay.
Here we go.
Well, all right. Thanks, Kim. Sorry about my own health. I can heal up. Chairs and tables eaten by rot. Hey, what's that noise down there? Balcony with a view to the yard and the hanging. Smoke up there could be a witness. Talk to him.
There must be another way into the building.
I agree. But not this way. Huh?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Impossible. Why am I looking at this wall?
You have no clue. It's just a wall. So many walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
I can never, ever think about things. I'm too stupid. Oh. Hello. Cool. Need that. Ooh, a signal blue naval coat. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Inside the frame of a motorcycle in repair and the tools used to disassemble it. Ah, the street signs. That's what we're looking at here.
Hey, up here, Piggo.
Yeah? Well, I am Piggo, so I guess that's fair. Oop, need that. Belly, this boat shines like it was recently painted. Document reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Gelaine, 33A. Your worm in the ruling isn't much bigger than this sloop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of
Shadows in
her
the water,
sailing boat,
green plants under
smiling
the
as you
cala.
approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Hello, Joyce.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
What gave us a shake her hand?
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
Thank you.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Kim likes doing his job. Kim takes his job very seriously. Why the fuck does he keep letting us do the interviews? Does he not like talking to people? Do people not like talking to Kim?
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief even.
Oh.
The lieutenant is hatching some scheme.
Oh, he thinks this is hilarious. Fucking Kim.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation and the
I'm
full
so
cooperation of
cooperated
the
right
Wild
now.
Pines group.
I'm about to cooperate.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Fine, let's return to it later.
Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
I see. Okay. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things, and that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
I don't need to ask how much money Wild Pines has. I have a brain. They get oil. They got a lot of fucking money. Got it.
She nods.
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade and Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
An octopus. I will slay it!
Good luck. It's only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
Fine, fine. What's your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago after that awful lynching took place.
Yeah.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh, you mean Measurehead?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
She leans back and rolls her eyes. How were the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
He looks at his notes.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes,
Both times, the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time, their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Overtime pay, in general, I do get that. I think even in America now, I believe there are certain manual labor jobs that don't do overtime pay because it's more of a, like, you're paid on completion of the job sort of deal. And there are labor protections in place to make sure that people don't, bypass safety and cut corners and stuff to make sure that, you're not just working as fast and as loose as possible to get as many jobs done as possible. But I think it's sort of a, you don't get paid hourly when you're, like, unloading ships, I think. I think you're paid on the amount of ships you unload, and you're limited to how many you can do because of, if you do too many, there's some sort of endangerment happening. But still, a medical plan is crazy. What happened to this gamin?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
He pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
Yeah. What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
I don't know what to think about that.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the
Dual tech! How can I can't defend against the dual tech.
2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
Hi, Mara. Hi, Fable. What were y'all up to? Let me give you a shout out. Let me shout out Fable. Shout out. Fable Fox. Wah. What were y'all up to? What was y'all's gaming? I saw. Split Fiction. Splot Fuck Tom. Many such cases. Hey, Zach, love this game. I am going through it for the first time, and it's a trip. Can I pause here? I can. That's good. All right. I get worried because time passes, and it's scary. I don't like it. Police work is tough. Take breaks. Talk to strangers. Explore. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying Split Fiction. I watched the playthrough of the game because I don't have friends. I don't have couple slop. Thank you for the head pats, Mara. But no, it's I hope you guys are enjoying. It's very fun. I had that exact anxiety playing this too. Yeah, it's... Wow. Oh, you finished today. Nice. Fuck that guy. All my homies hate publishers. All my homies hate publishers. Publishers go, yeah, but if I steal their stuff and do it myself, then it's mine. And everyone went, but that's really stupid. And he went, well, nah. Ugh. Ugh. There is a map. I'm looking at the controls now for the first fucking time. What do you mean there's a map? Map information incomplete. But it showed them, it said acquire map, but it showed me the map, but I don't have a map. All right, I think I broke the game a little bit. Strange, isn't it? The phantom ghost of a future map. It's almost like the information was sent to me through the morphogenetic fields of me getting a map in the future. Get familiarized with the UI, nerd? No! You can't make me! Anyways, every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs a signature of each of the 2,200 workers in the Smart and Ace terminal.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
That's pretty funny, I have to admit.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
All right, what you gonna do, Joyce?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Quite disastrous. You know, I didn't really, say hi. Hi, I'm Andromeda Zach. I'm a 3D VTuber, in case you don't know me. I play a lot of mystery games, visual novels, and occasionally other things, should I feel like it. Or should a friend of mine bully me about it. I've been a streamer for a while. Let me show off the model. Do I have the dance equipped? I do. I can specialist dance if I want to. I forgot I had this. It's clean. Bully you about it? Okay. Hey, what? No. Hey, no. No bully. I'm just fucking vibing, man. Ah. How can I dance in a situation like this? Ah. Horrible. Mean to me. Anyways.
Excuse me. From whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you.
Cat?
Not right now, at least.
Cat, I have very sad news to tell you. Someone's making garlic bread somewhere in the apartment complex. And I'm not gonna be able to eat any. I can smell it. Oh, that's cat ears. I can smell it. It's so tasty, but I don't know. I don't know anyone. They won't give me their garlic bread. Right. I'm okay. I'm also kitty now, I decided. All right. Tell me about this union boss, Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen. and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
There's two of them?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Oh, God.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself outside the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution.
Normal.
20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that.
The union negotiator that respects the fact that the union exists. Crazy.
Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Thanks, Kim.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
a giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol? An effective advocate for the rights of working men. See, the thing is, but they're not effective anymore. I have to, even though I would love to be communist, if what she's saying is correct about the Brothers Clare and what Kim is telling us about the union in general, then big leech.
Indeed, and a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers.
One more thing. You said something happened in the elections. Do you not know?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Not good.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Eerie.
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Prybar.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Thank you, Kim.
Of course. How else can I help?
What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
You fall silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Fuck! Fuck!
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
What did you fuck up? I talked to this woman without getting my badge back, but I have no idea where the fuck it could be. I'm so stupid. I'm also Katie. Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life in the world.
Oh, dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia.
Sympathy?
I don't even know how to respond.
Sympathy?
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unprofessional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
All right, thank you, Kim.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Okay.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
What kind of arrangement would it be?
I mean, favors for favors. A dirty alliance of some sort.
A red check, ooh. It's at high difficulty, but I have good stuff for it. Let's give this a shot.
Easy.
Ooh!
Just offer her a favor. Like I said, nice and dirty.
That was a perfect max success. That was a 12. That was let me get my hand. Come on. Mwah. Mwah. Perfect. Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though if I'm it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Perhaps. Perchance.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment, madame.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance and, not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Really? I thought it was going so well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Damn.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
We could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
What do you propose, that we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we're siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
Then let's get back to her then. All right. Good ideas, Kim. I appreciate you as a coworker who's helping me out in this situation.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality?
I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality.
Ah, yes. The episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
Puts down her thermal cup and looks at you.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer.
All right,
I'll
lore.
help however I can.
All right, you're in. Begin with the first one. You'll appear worldly.
Where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby?
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
I'm a disco holdover myself.
Aren't we all?
And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour. North of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
You mentioned a sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea. It's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean. The world's largest body of water. The Insulindic.
Vast, lukewarm, and unknowable. flowing in and out of sight.
What's the name of this island?
Caillou. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed-over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her.
Tell me more about Martinez.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders.
A brief spike of longing in her upright body. The dots under her eyelids shake.
This place used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
You were here as a teenager.
Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. The boys certainly did not.
There's a spark in the air, a live wire hanging in the wind, in your hungover neocortex. Then the sea air cools it down.
That's Martinez. What's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
The great kind.
As if it's self-explanatory, beyond patriotism, a fact.
What makes Revachol great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history.
Who
Our
built?
part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Who?
In the
When?
DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
Okay, all right. A 380-year-old city, eh? Well, that's older than America. They built this city on rock and roll? Well, let's find out. Who built this city? Did we build this city?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
So we're pretty much at the center of the world.
Oh, we're quite a way off. About
He points across the water where the skyscrapers rise.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time.
I see.
There is no recognition. Only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
Say nothing. Observe the large body of water swelling, cold.
She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence.
Oh, I can dissociate! I've learned how to dissociate! She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence slowly.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Ma'am, Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
You're right, Lieutenant. I'll continue later.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
Aw, thank you, Joyce. Okay, get a reality lowdown. Keep asking her questions about reality. Joyce's info on the lynching. And thoughts. Revachol Special Administrative Region, Le Caillou, the Insular Indian Ocean, Coalition Government, Insular Indian Mission Command, name after name, and none of them is familiar. They seem real, but something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on the fridge. Trouvant, the Apricot Company, World Games 34. You can almost see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corners, see if they peel loose. This feels like the most important of all the thoughts, the one you must truly complete. But first, I need to finish my rigorous self-critique. What times are these? Esprit de Corps.
6 kilometers southwest in the Valley of Dogs, Junior Officer Chad Tilbrook takes aim at a rabid black dog licking its wounds in the grass.
Time to dissociate and drive? No, Kim drives. He dissociates and drives.
To his left, his partner, Emil Mullins, whispers, "You heard what happened to Tequila Sunset in Martinez?" "Yes, he lost his mind," Tilbrook answers, fingers on the trigger. "Don't worry, Emil." He pulls it out slowly. Slowly now. He'll find it again. We always do.
What am I?
You? You're an officer of the RCM.
This abbreviation, what does it stand for?
It stands for Revachol Citizens Militia.
Good, and what is the Revachol Citizens Militia?
Nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body of post-revolutionary Revachol, Detective.
Thanks, Kim. So true.
Yes, we are the Revachol Citizens Militia.
You said de facto?
Yes. That means not de jure. The RCM acts in what is poetically called the twilight of international law, both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin.
Amy?
The RCM's responsibilities are defined by the Emergency, Wayfarer and Aliments Acts, 3 pieces of legislation keeping the city in a, let's be honest, laissez-faire stasis to the benefit of foreign capital.
All 3 are good to know when we are out policing.
So I'm basically a lackey of capital?
There's nothing basic about your role, Detective. It's true that the RCM keeps everything the way our seemingly permanent, provisional rulers like it. Yet, on the other hand, I know these people. I deal with them daily. Let me tell you, dear, they are not fans of you.
Eh? Why?
The post-revolutionary decade was a disaster for the coalition government. Revachol in the 20s was hell, especially on the west side of the river. Gang warfare, a botched privatization scheme, a nuclear pile meltdown.
A nuke?!
They called it the International Zone because no nation wanted to claim responsibility. The RCM restored peace where the coalition failed. A true blue citizens' initiative. They will never forgive you.
That's somewhat of an exaggeration. In reality, ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement. Revacholians get to keep the peace in Revachol, and the coalition doesn't have to worry about it. Anyway, sorry to intrude. Please continue.
Yes, Lieutenant. Permit me to conclude with this. Who you are, to me, is the police. The only legitimate law enforcement authority in Revachol.
Thank you, ma'am.
And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality, well, I'm here to help.
Oh. Let's try this white check real quick. Maybe I get another 12. Who knows? What is reach for something fundamental?
A strange coldness comes over you as you look at the world. The waves sway the sloop slowly. That's all. It's on the tip of your tongue, a doubt of sorts, already in your head. But it's not fully formed yet. You have to wait and return to this later, once the jamais vu thought is complete.
Fair enough. That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
What? Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What lustrous hair?
A well-kempt, yet tastefully short bob of dark hair. Despite the first hints of grey, she's elected to keep it, natural.
Yeah, but look at me.
Shaped into a permanent wave. late 40s style, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities.
Yeah, so?
Now look at you. You misery-clad sinner. Barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
Take a big step to unstick your balls, Harry.
You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
Fuck.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Well, she said don't hesitate. Can I have some money?
I am sorry. It just doesn't come out of your mouth. What does is...
Excuse me? I didn't hear you.
Her voice is kind, a little hoarse from the wind.
What you meant to say was...
Thank you, that's all for now, leave.
Of course, detective. Take care.
Fuck. All right, we got a lot of things to do. We completed some things here. All right. Now 7:30 in the AM PM. Looks like there's more construction here once, decades ago.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Knock.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Leave. I forgot to ask her about the drug thing. Just to ask her, do a little bit of investigation, and then not tell her the results.
You're back. It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter.
But we just have to arrest
north
Walter
of
White.
here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
You want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Am I gonna need bolt cutters for this?
Unlikely, officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Find their drugs.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Well, I'm not going to tell her that. It's no coincidence the lorry just stranded like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However...
She pauses, looking to the sea.
This is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
He looks north.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. the vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Tract and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wandered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
Okay, made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
We'll take this case, probe the driver, see what it yields.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Okay. Thank you. That's all. All right, Kim? You think I made the right decision, Kim?
Yes?
I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
That makes him a Beano-clad. Completely uncocked material, if you say so yourself.
I'm not going to call him a Beano. Glasses are cool.
Are they? They're mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
Medium failure. You could use a normal pair yourself. Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with like your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're saying your brain never just chimes in with a device or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
That's all for now.
Good. Let's change the subject.
All right, let's go. All right.
A sturdy the door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
This is the police. Open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door? There must be another entrance to the east.
Kim, tell her we're real policemen.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply.
Fine. All right. Backyard entrance to the east, you say?
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
Girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Hep, yeah, when were you last tested?
Had a battery of tests just last week. I'm practically a patchwork of interesting critters. Kinda like a man-o'-war.
You keep looking off to the side. What you looking at?
The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief.
She turns her head to face the coast and nods disdainfully towards Joyce, performing maintenance on her boat.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
Man, a rich lady? Fuck her! Rich old lady?
The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
You mean Joyce?
On a first-name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
Hold on, what's a zone?
It's where they grow whores like her. And they're whoremen.
Well, the negativity.
Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honor.
You know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch. Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
They won't talk about the murder, but maybe you can tell us something about the murder victim's missing armor?
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Isn't armor art for the, body?
Ugh, alright. Sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Looked cute as hell. If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time.
Got it. Thank you, Cindy.
Piggy, I have no idea why I just told you that. You look like a shaggy dog left in the rain for too long. I have a weakness for animals.
What you doing on the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to face the blame.
Perfect. My cop duties are strong. Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Ungulate? All right. All according to Cake. Kakku. Reverse psychology wins again. So true. There wasn't anything else down here, right? What?
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Kim, look, bullet holes.
Where?
Point to the chips in the wall. Someone's been shot. We're cops. We should solve it.
There? Those are old.
What do you mean old?
These bullets were fired during the revolution. Not much.
Yeah, same thing. Bullet holes are scary. They're a trick. Now let's see. There was a fishing lorry village girl, right? But it's because of this drawbridge, I can't do anything about it, right? Yeah, I can't go to the fishing village because this drawbridge is up, and it's late, and yeah. Oh, this guy's gone. That's crazy. Let's go into the pawn shop. Even if we don't necessarily have anything to pawn, we can still be in here. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. Bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. Mostly military wear with a few eccentric fashion choices throughout the
Typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
He leans into the pawnbroker, doesn't hear
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
Hello, guy.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
Man at the counter turns to you slowly.
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
It's shameful how insufficient the police presence is in these parts. Tell me, have you had any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, People looking for a deal. People looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
His attention is drawn once more to the play of light and shadow on the walls behind you.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by cops?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
I pawned my gun?!
What? Sold? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
I sold you my gun?!
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
I mean...
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off-the-charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Fair! If I was running a fucking pawn shop and a cop came in uniform and said, "Please take my gun, I need the money," and I said, "I don't want to take your service weapon," and he just put it in his fucking mouth?
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
Very normal. How much did I sell the gun for?
15 real.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though.
$15!
This has got to be the most. Wow. There's pity there, too. In case you didn't notice.
I really should have killed myself. Maybe I still will one of these days.
The light swirls in his face and glasses. He doesn't know what to say.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously. His face does not reveal what's happening inside.
I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the Citizens Militia?
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
At least now I know how I lost my sidearm.
Of course.
You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
You know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for
Fair.
business.
Fair.
Bad for everyone.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
True. Think you can help me get a corpse out of a tree?
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself. Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
That's all I got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors. rigorous self-critique. Here it is, hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught. You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will. That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life. And, above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die, or overcome it.
Huh? Oh no. Ow. 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 Yeah, no, he's not good. He's having a real roughin'. But hey, we've got some intel now. That's good, right? You seen anyone with my gun? You know what these tattoos are?
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Good stuff you're selling here.
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got anything.
Sorry. I actually wanted to equip the chemistry jacket. And then that's not or electrochemistry fingerless gloves. And do the pawn shop guy again. See what he's on.
Hello again. How can I help you?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward? Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
That was 100% necessary because I rolled a 5. I rolled a 6, and I needed that extra 1 in my bonus. Awesome. Pyrrolidon, what is that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Where does a man get Pyrrolidon these days?
How would I know?
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something. Like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
Say, what's with the triangles on your vest?
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster. Had to take Pyrrolidon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at just now, wasn't it?
He's taking it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
Must have been tough, radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile.
Ugh, yeah.
So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
I did end up running a pawn shop.
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can.
Fair!
Still in the same city, but...
Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Care to share your... No, I'm good. Thank you for telling me your tale, man. All right. Now, it's pretty late. Stop putting those trucks. Down there, Smokes. Go get them. What? Huh? A pile of cigarettes. These are tools.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
You're like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
I need to get high. I'm looking for a dealer.
Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
Entrapment? What's that?
Entrapment is where a law officer gets a person to commit a criminal offense they otherwise wouldn't commit, often through some trickery or fraud.
Yes. It's like trying to trick a person into doing something criminal that they'd never do.
I wouldn't do something like that.
Then what are you trying to accomplish?
So much for subtlety. Better get straight to the point.
Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Okay.
It's not a lie. It's something else. Impossible to say what at this point, but there's something in him. Some trepidation.
Here's pay some change for working stiff.
Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man.
I don't know who these bosses think they are, but that sounds like a good arrangement for them.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself.
That's all for now. Bye. Hello, Grandma. Are you waiting for drugs?
Still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality.
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of a cornered beast.
Me? I'm the law around here.
Then I don't suppose you could tell me where we are, Lowman. Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
When else would you be then?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero.
This is a really good voice. I love this character.
Until you came along, that is.
Sorry to interrupt your dreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Lawman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow and she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution. In Methk, it was a golden age.
Who's Gabriel Buenguero?
This is Gabriel Buenguero.
Take a look.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
Bite my fucking lip.
This man's got a hold over her, even 50 years later.
He's got a hold over me!
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
I can be appealing. It's allowed. I can be enthralling. I take it you were in mess when you were young.
Someone was.
Are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
She seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought. As if the past will one day wipe the present away, like a tidal wave approaching.
I have some other questions for you. Police questions.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dash.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
Show me the soles of your boots?
Now what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff?
Please help me out here. It's important.
Please? I think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguero. You are not Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't say please.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather.
The other
Buckles
one,
run
please.
across. The sole is also made of leather.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
No aberration in the pattern you can see.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this.
She's not odd soul. These are not the shoes that make the prints.
I could have told you that from just looking at them. The size is 37.
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals.
I still don't really understand this whole boyadero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
What's that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
And they live happily ever after.
Don't be stupid.
Oh.
The boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man, one night. As he and his beloved are out walking along the river Margaret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
I think I see where this is going.
So the boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Margaret. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
That's not where I thought that was going!
You have to understand. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero.
What if to truly love a boyadero is to float lifeless downstream?
What you hauling?
Diamonds.
Diamonds, really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
It would be marvelous, ma'am.
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
You don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
You get high off driving a lorry?
Oh, it's so much more than a high where I go, Harife. It's low.
Ooh.
I go to the bottom.
She closes her eyes in reverie.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark. A sleep kick. Perhaps you can find out later.
What if the cargo's contraband?
Then it's contraband, Lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Hermenegildo. You know, you seem like like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lawman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary. No drugs can compare.
These fucking people. The adversary?
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
You know what? I really... Part of this game is so interestingly appealing because... A, this is such a melting pot of so many wildly different cultures that... it makes a lot of sense for whatever lingers in Harry's brain to be, like, just barely, just minimally, related, minimally kept in his brain, past amnesia. But we as the players... this is kind of like the only way for us as the players to get the amount of disconnect and weariness that Harry must feel by dropping us contextless into this world with a deep and rich history. Like, there's terms that you don't know. There's culture you don't know. The protagonista, the adversario. It's similar to something that you might know, but it isn't anything that you know. You know? It's really good. I really appreciate that. You have no idea what she's talking about? Exactly. And that's like me, you, and Harry are all in the same boat. We have no idea what she's fucking talking about.
I don't like the sound of any of that. Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them all.
That's not really what I was getting at.
Then what were you getting at?
This line of questioning is going nowhere. Try harder.
I wanted to ask if you'd be interested in smuggling some drugs.
Why would I want to do that?
I don't know, thrill of a criminal lifestyle?
Lawman, what in the name of God are you talking about?
Okay, let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs to Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
You said earlier you don't know what cargo you're hauling. Could it be drugs?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiris to Grat on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiris to Grat, Lawman?
I don't know, so I'm asking you.
It's diamonds, Lawman, obviously.
He grins.
Damn this. Make her answer.
If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs around here?
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There's no visibility of any of the others.
Okay, if you're not involved with the drug trafficking, why are you still waiting here?
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Thank you for now.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Her voice trails off. Oh, autosave. Good stuff. All right. Any of the lorry drivers want to talk to me, the lawman?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam.
All right, there was the racist one. All that you couldn't find a way to check what's in her cargo? Yeah, no.
Looking for something?
You're a lorry man, right? What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Why not?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza. Ilmara.
Yeah, he
They
wouldn't.
take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector.
Yeah.
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage. I don't go
But they make
for
Al
that
Ghul
foreign
alcohol
piss.
in Ilmara.
Proper booze is made in Mundi. Or sometimes I like a dram of that Yugograd vodka. Koikos and worse much, but they do no booze.
Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Revachol, right?
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then,
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Then, so why are you still hanging around here? Most of the other lorrymen have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking on at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
Ass can...
there was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on the way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling and Rags.
Boy.
When some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Bad for him, I guess.
It's a fucking travesty, is what it is.
If it's not you, then who's running drugs to Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a
Hi, Ames. How's it going?
Peddling drugs as well.
Hi. Thank you for the follow, Ames. We are hanging out. I'm a cat now. Hello, buddy. Hey. Hi. I was watching Marstectomy's stream earlier tonight and was chatting with Ames about all of the bad media we like. Beautiful Neko Mimi life, bro. So true, so real, so beautiful. You should tune into my Echo stream on Friday. You'll get to see my furry Luxray model. You'll also get to see us play Echo. Yeah. Welcome in. Wait, the street vendor south of here? That guy's a lorry driver?
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right? 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay Sealang a visit then.
Guess so.
We're done for now. All right. Good stuff. All right. Let's see about what to do. We got a million fucking things to do. The jam mystery. Interrogate the drivers about the smuggling. We'll get there.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Can I have some money?
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
You! I want your money! Now!
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
I don't know. It was just the only thing I could come up with in my head to ask you. I need to get money somehow.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
Sorry, detective.
So Silang, what's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent.
I'm
Tasty drugs.
super into drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale. Or at my home, or on my person.
We're looking for a lorry driver who's transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic jam.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But, I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
But you are a lorry man. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm... okay, maybe I'm a little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So you're embarrassed to tell me?
No, I just forgot. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
You know what, Silang? I think that's really awesome. Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbor?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd? You know, the drug crowd?
He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
Who are you afraid of, Silang?
Look, there's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up.
You don't want to get in this mess. You have to give us a reason to move on. No, we're buddies, Silang. Help us out. No one will know it was you.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
The old woman? Dazed out? Strange?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange.
Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
I could never stay mad at you, Silang.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
He points north.
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Okay, we're cool now, Silang.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
Now, but what if you give me some money again?
No need to dress this way.
Oh, okay.
I'm corrupt? I don't remember how it works, though. Being corrupt, I mean.
Ah, yes. Lots of cops are.
Jesus, Silang.
Are you trying to ask for a...
Sorry, detective.
All right, I'll leave it to you for now. All right, good stuff. Got a lot done. Did a lot of good business. Oops, I hit a wall. Everything's awesome. Give me the lady.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
I heard that one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
I don't mean to pry, but I need your help. She may be involved with the drug business.
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
What does she look like?
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
I asked you who's conducting the drug trade. You said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
You like her?
He still is. Hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part.
Who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
Who is this person? What's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me, too. Now I see why.
When'd she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
I'll believe you.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
You said she's troubled? How?
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Hold on, her mind?
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
The pain it was causing her.
When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one.
The raceman.
Push Tommy, and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect.
I would never push Tommy on this.
Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
Nah, I can
It's
live
right
without that
here.
info.
The answer is right here. You just need to ask him. Come on, do it.
I'll find another way. Challenging success on Electrochem, though. Damn.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
That's all for now, bye. Alright, it's nearly Betty Bye time. Let's take a last look at the Whirling in Rags. Ah, busy. Hey, everyone.
Can I help you?
Any other bottles I can grab? No? Okay. You're not a person I can talk to. You're just a person. A couple here. Ma'am. Guy. These guys. Old guys. This guys. This seems like a good day stopping point. I don't know about it like a full stopping point. Thought? Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange.
The door is closed. Still no answer. Still, the lieutenant gives you a quick glance. He doesn't like where this is going. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
Suppress the urge.
The murmur in your ears recedes slowly. Your breathing normalizes. That's one lucky door.
I hate playing as Harry. Eh? Oh. Yeah, I guess they kicked me out of my room, eh? I don't know where I'm gonna sleep tonight. Shit. Fuck. Damn it. Tim, can I sleep in your car? Fuck. What about the old man? The old man still here? Still playing. They're not. They're no longer still playing petanque. But let's check the body. We don't have any money. Kuno's still here? Kuno, it's late. What the fuck are you still doing here?
Fuck does Kuno care?
The boy turns to you. He doesn't care. I have more questions about the... Kuno doesn't fucking care! I have more questions about the crime scene.
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Hello, Kuno S.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Walk away. Alright. Cool. Great. Thank you, Kuno, for not caring. It's truly your best charm point. Alright. I guess we'll just continue on the Lori quest. Because I don't have a place to sleep.
Looking for something?
I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up, where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just tell me which one's for Lori.
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does? You?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
The name resounds like a bell in the air. A dark gong. You get a bad feeling about it. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan.
Ooh! Kim, take action.
Yeah, him.
Cross your arms and nod.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is. It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorryman and Carter's Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Kim's bluff saw you snooping cabin. I can retry this, so let's give it a shot!
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
Why don't you and me step outside for a little talk?
What?
Ow.
What do you think we're doing right now, runt? We're outside, talking.
Damn it, I meant, do you want to find someplace private to... No, shit.
There's some kind of homo thing?
Yeah, maybe it is.
Okay, that's enough, detective. That's enough. Let's just go and ask Tommy, alright? We are wasting our time here.
We're done for now. Ow. I need my morale back. That hurts. Fumbled the fucking bag. Ma'am, would you happen to know anything about the lady driver? I know you don't care about anything, but, you know, I gotta ask.
No, man. You caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
Alright, are you the lady driver?
Did you just call me a lady, Herife?
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman here.
I'm not that either, Herife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
I My gender is driver. That's it. You don't... All right. You're not the driver everyone is terrified of?
I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Why are you so scared of the people who used to know you?
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
My pronouns are driver. My pronouns are gas and brake. You said long haul. That's
the big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there. It's all just in the middle of this town. There's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
Thank you for the Shanks vanilla.
You feel very cold suddenly, as if standing face to face with a terrifying adversary. Then the feeling dissipates, and all you see is an aging woman.
The adversary. Thanking you for that one, but it was good. That's a +2 Shanks. Awesome. Rare. Who's the female driver I was told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
Mm-hmm. That's all I needed to know, thanks.
Oh, Sim.
I'm stares at you. Her mind elsewhere now. Another matters. All right. Jit. Okay. I have a skill point. I would like to unlock a new thought. Give me one more neuron. Confirm. Let's dissociate, baby. And then we can get super communist about it. It's gonna be awesome. Wow, wow. So I probably should have, what does this do? Well, you see, in the... That's what that does. My points are phenomenal and everyone loves them. My channel points are great.
Looking for something?
I need to get enough experience to put another point into my thingy of points. I don't know where I'm going to sleep. Ah! I've been rocked! Got a lot of classics here. It's true. I'm back. Hi. And the classic cheesing me. Truly, it's what the people crave. Let me check the backyard again. We're best friends, the backyard again. Oh shit. Orange bum hat. Cool. Ah! Psychic attack! Oh. Well, I can't get there. But it's interesting that that exists. Alright, let me go to the backyard again and see about that, sorts of path, eh?
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out? Get away, pig!
Thanks, Kuno S. I think doing the apartment quest is kind of the best place for us to be at this moment in time. This moment in crime. But it is also late o'clock at night in game. I don't know what's going to happen, you know? Kim's going to say, all right, it's 10 p.m. It's time to go home. And I would go, what? Where's home? I'm broke.
The tear machine stands. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol.
Thanks, Electrochem. Shut the fuck up.
Of consumption.
Okay, let me... You can sleep after 21 o'clock. Sleeping heals all your health and morale. Most people do not settle for bed after... Most people settle for bed after 21 o'clock or not long after. At night, the streets are emptier. By 2 o'clock, everyone's asleep. Okay. So I can make it until maybe 24, 0 o'clock. But... I would need to, fuck, let me just get down. Just let me click. Let the game navigate for me. Alright, backyard this-a-ways. And then I can investigate some of those other things that might let me get into the apartment complex. Which will be great. Everyone will love that. Except for Kuno, because Kuno doesn't fucking care.
The pile of Eternite looks stranger now that Kuno told you about his pad.
Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material?
Because, unless Kuno lied, you should just be able to pull the panels aside.
Pull the panels aside.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Yeah, cool.
So this is the shack Kuno mentioned. Let's take a look inside there.
Before we do that, let's investigate. Oh no, this is like the top level of a building. We're not going to be able to. Empty tube of magnesolum, magnesium supplement. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere?
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However...
He points to the ladder in the corner.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
The poster says, get out of the way or get fucked up. Cured pig's head looks mummified. Up we go. This door was going to collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. Where do you want me to go from here? Ah, this way. Okay, I see. We just keep clicking on things. Cool, cool. Ooh, $1! Yeah, I'm so fucking rich now. Do I get down from here? Boy howdy. Navigating in this game? Strange. Strange and unclear. Can't really drop down. Thank you for the autosave. But why, though? Okay. Fixed perspectives will do that to you, yeah. Especially 3D fixed perspectives. I've clicked on that jacket, so maybe it will just navigate me to where I need to go for it.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. Man down. A trooper has been left behind the enemy lines.
Oh.
You could swear it's more of an instinct than anything else, but you know it's a cop's cloak.
A cop's cloak! It's a cop's cloak!
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He judges the drop.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Look around.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard.
Big crane.
The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time.
Motherfucker! That is a huge crane!
Yes, that's one way of putting it.
He turns to you with a
Certainly
faint
an
smile.
Impressive achievement of engineering. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
He looks at the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind. Do you really think this cloak's mine? Should I go for it? Jump?
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it?
He looks over the ledge of the cold pavement below.
Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
Do I have anything that can increase my savoir-faire? Nope. Not that I'm aware of. But I can get faster reaction speed, would be really stupid with this hat on. Or at least less rhetoric. Alright.
The tarpaulin cloak.
Go for it!
Possible
Let's
market
do it!
Is still caught on the railing.
Come on, Harry! Put your cop powers to work!
Nope. No. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
It must be crazy to suggest that. This is certain death. Vertigo almost pushes you over the edge.
You could have died there. Shit, 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 shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our deal.
I got you, Bertan. Let me just adjust your breathing a little bit. There, isn't that better?
God, now I can't breathe at all. Stop doing this to me. You're supposed to be a friend.
Hey, what's happening? You okay?
He sounds genuinely worried. I'm all right, Kim. I can't breathe.
It's okay. You're just having a little panic attack. Try to breathe as slowly
Oh.
as you can, all right?
He shakes you gently by the shoulder.
The necktie lets go a little. Its vicious grip easing around your neck. Colors return to the world around you.
Thanks, I think it's working.
Good. We can always come back when you are feeling better. It's just a cloak after all.
Exactly what we're doing up
I was
here.
under the assumption we could ask the leader of this union to help us get this body down. This is why we're here, right?
He doesn't wait for you to answer.
Or it could be that we are just exploring.
He looks around, wind rustling his hair.
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again.
Now I remember. All right. We got some good things to do. But to do them right now? Nah. Not at this moment.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Thanks, Kuno. I can always trust you, Kuno, to... You've got a job to do or something? That's true. I do have something.
Yes?
Kim, I don't know where to sleep.
Can I help you?
Use the pry bar. Okay. I don't really know what I can do right now. No one's in the union box. Find booze and drink it. Get the body down. We need Evrar's Claire's helps. 22 o'clock when we're having at the end of the day. So we just have to wait a little bit. Pay for damages. We need some money. Who put the clothes in the trash? Enter flat 12 in Capeside apartment building. Get Kuno's speed. Sharing will cement your friendship, and who knows what secrets it will lead to. To wait until Wednesday for that one. I wonder what day Wednesday is. I think I've done a lot of good today, but I don't know how to make time pass any faster. You know? I don't want your brother on me, boy. Hick up. How's everyone's evening going? How's everyone doing? Having a good day? Having a good vibes? Having a good all that good stuff?
A sturdy man.
Eepy? Eepy sleepy?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Got some more questions about reality.
More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead. Ask me anything.
Yeah, about to pass out, yes. Oh, man. So many sleepies here, huh?
These are unimportant times, Detective. You and I were born after the dust had settled.
Yeah, I usually...
Thousandth of a second too late.
I usually stream for another hour or so, depending on the game. But yeah. Very eepy sleepies. Too late for what?
For the big time.
Her eyes light up. There's a flash of teeth.
The smile of a predator. No doubt what she's got in mind.
You've got a predatory streak.
All men are predators, dear. Nothing much to be done about that. It's all a matter of where you get to file your teeth.
Was a big time.
The revolution.
Ha. And what is this revolution I keep hearing about?
It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to decide what's next, who gets shot in the head, and who gets the mineral rights. It's a real kerfuffle.
Who got shot in the head?
Those would be the communists. Generally speaking, 40 million people got shot in the head during the World Revolution. But the communists, they all got shot in the head.
She's not gloating. It's a relieved celebration.
Oh, and the anarchists too. They shot them well. So well, one forgets they even existed.
Did the communists and anarchists shoot back?
Did they ever? Before they got shot themselves, they shot 2 million people.
Truly a kerfuffle.
Yeah, it was a kerfuffle, all right.
Yes, the Insulindian deluge, they call it.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. World Revolution? That's what they called it. The World Revolution. I got a little deluge, too, in my head. Point to your little head.
Yes. An acute thiamine deficiency can be exacerbated by alcoholism. Exacerbated means made worse.
Anyone else get shot in the head on the opposing side?
Oh, lots of people. Even the king got shot in the head, or thrown beneath a horse, or drowned, Accounts differ. It was unceremonious. Just as well, he wasn't actually the king. Just the king's nephew.
The dialogue options mentioned that the king was overthrown during the revolution, probably the king of Revachol or something, and that the current coalition government is a coalition of various foreign governments from across the world, and it was probably a world revolution to stop communism, or a world revolution to start communism again, but they all got shot.
The real king abdicated and lived out a long and productive life as a venture capitalist in Grad.
Cowardly king.
I prefer the term risk-averse. King Guillaume was nobody's fool. He could smell a PR disaster brewing, so he got out alive, and his nephew Fricelle got shot in his place. Him and tens of thousands of his wonderfully fascist kingsmen.
I'm up.
It was a wild time.
Who got the mineral rights?
The liberals got the mineral rights. And by mineral rights, I mean everything.
Okay, by liberals you mean...
Liberals are usually middle-class people, Detective. Or the remaining gentry. The beneficiaries of the pre-revolutionary arrangement. Some were rich enough to stay with the constitution, with monarchy. Big mistake. Others bet on the revolution. They were called the ultras, or ultra-liberals. They fared well.
How'd the liberals win it all?
They didn't win so much as survive. We were the last ones standing when the war ended. Everyone else got shot in the head, remember?
Everyone got shot. Who was there to surrender to?
To foreign intervention. The coalition. Those people really took the mineral rights.
Wait, you just said the liberals already took everything.
The liberals took everything that wasn't nailed to the ground. The coalition took the ground. The ocean, the laws, and the people.
Ooh, who are the coalition?
The coalition of nations. Grad, Mesk, Vesper, Messina, Oranje, and Sur-le-Clay. The armed center of the world. They landed here and ended the revolution. It was the moralist thing to do.
Oh.
There is bitterness in her voice, tempered with understanding. She is critical, but ultimately understands the cause.
Moralist?
The moralists believe in keeping everything exactly the way it is. They believe in mineral rights, and not shooting people in the head. At least not in the same manner and volume as the others do. They are the long-standing provisional rulers of Revachol now, the coalition government.
The rulers of Revachol, and also the world. These guys are strong.
And we gotta take them out.
This is their zone of control. They embolden the RCM with crumbs of the same law they took. Technically speaking, you are a moralist.
Yeah. If always picking the option that doesn't commit to anything, then hell yes I am, and also not. I don't think I'm a moralist, ma'am.
Of course. Not easy to be moderate about head shooting in your line of work.
When was this kerfuffle?
The turn of the century revolution? Don't answer it. It's a trick question. The revolution began in '02 on the Isla of Grad.
All right,
by
more.
the end, nearly
Finally,
the whole world
intel.
Gotten involved.
Who started it?
It wasn't a who, but a what. A pandemic of Zarat, a particularly virulent prion disease, which the authorities in Grad proved unable to contain. Then Marzolf came along and overthrew the government.
What did this Zarath do?
It made people overthrow their governments.
Wow, really?
Of course not. It was a highly infectious microorganism that destroyed brain tissue. The actual causes of the revolution were material. The pandemic only provided the spark.
Okay. Where did it spread from there?
From Revachol and Grad? Not far. The world managed to cauterize itself. Marzolf's government was overthrown in '08, and the coalition crushed the Revachol commune 2 years later. It was the end.
What came next?
Why? You and I, officer. Our lives in the zone of control.
Something tells you her life and yours are not that similar. Maybe it's because she has a boat and you have that necktie? A pair of pants?
$7. Don't forget $7, Inland Empire. Our lives are very different from each other.
No doubt. But we share the same time and position on the planet's crust. That counts for more than you think.
What's the zone of control?
A city-state divided into free market
Gonna perish. Have a
zones
good rest of your stream,
under
Zach.
the
Have a good night,
everlasting
Ames. Have a
interregnum
good
of the
one.
coalition
Bye.
nations. And you, of course, the
Where's
citizens'
my hands?
militia.
Bye. City-state divided into free market zones, the everlasting interregnum of the coalition, and the citizens' militia.
The clatter of typewriter keys fills the main hall of the reappropriated silk mill. Precinct 41. Chad Tilbrook presses enter. Outside, Officer Elfboy Williams slams the door of an armored motor carriage.
The zone of control is the third incarnation of Revachol, after the failure of the suzerain and the commune.
What happened in the rest of the world?
Modernity. They developed the marvels of the inter-eastlery communication, telematic milieus, radiation, colored plastics. Meanwhile, in Revachol West, the aftermath continues for the 5th decade.
Damn, it's been like this for how long exactly?
43 years. Hard to fathom, I know.
What have we been doing all that time?
The 20s saw a decade of urban war, west of the river leveled, offshore platforms in flames. Still, it's regarded as an improvement on what came before. 08 to 19 was simply hell.
And after that?
The 30s? Things settled down in the 30s. Revachol East transformed itself into the world's largest tax haven.
Oh, boy.
With the international community's
Oh, boy.
blessing. For the first time in a long time, it seemed like things were going somewhere.
Were they?
No. It was a market mirage fueled by cocaine and quantitative easing. The 40s dispelled it like a cold splash. An Isla-wide hangover, you might say.
I'm so
here we
hungover.
are. Welcome to reality, baby.
70 experience, eh?
From the looks of it, the 50s haven't been much better for the zone of control. You can see it in her eyes. Days slipping away.
You don't seem to be thrilled.
I've no right to be dissatisfied. This shirt is Barbara Muscova, this raincoat is impervious to rain and is guaranteed for 100 years. My daughters will wear it. No, it's just...
She looks at the crumbling tenements, paint flecking from the stone.
We could have had so much more. Every one of us. If only we'd played it right.
What would you have done differently?
Good question. What would you have done differently?
I would have made off with the mineral rights.
You and everyone else. But that's got nothing to do with preventing the revolution. Oh, well. What was, I guess.
That's enough about the times.
They are what they are. Who knows? An afterbloom may yet come.
I believe in people, Joyce.
Anyway, enough sentimentality. Is there anything else you want to know?
Not for now. That's enough
Glad to
for
have been
today.
Of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
That's all for now. Thank you, leave.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages yet.
You should take care of that, then.
I don't have money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
You're too good to me, Kim. Try negotiating. I'm extremely homeless and I'm a different guy now. I got a bottle. You want this bottle? I have a bottle. Please. I'm so broke it hurts. I got this pry bar. You want this pry bar? I know it's Kim's, but you know.
can I help you?
About that money I owe.
Yes, have you got it?
I was wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Kim is about to say something. Let him.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and...
He stops mid-sentence.
He shrinks back a bit under the lieutenant's severe gaze.
Authority!
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Hold on, I still have my key, you know.
Good luck trying to use it.
Taps his foot against a metal box installed in the back of the counter.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Goodbye. We got a couple of things here we can do, but for now, doing no good. Let's check the cab. Yes, Kim.
Inside, we see a set of steering levers, a radio.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Kim.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Look in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What do you mean you confiscated them?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
They took his spinners?
Mm-hmm. I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
Isn't that corruption?
I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put those spinners on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Outrageously cool!
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark. The spinners shine so bright they reflect on the lieutenant's glasses. He doesn't say anything either.
I can't take them. It wouldn't be right. They're your spinners, man. It's Kim Kitsuragi.
All right. Let's not take them now. Then come back once we realize we have to. Have this conversation again, and then take them.
The cage.
I confiscated this for a little while back. Yes, the Bird's Nest Roy.
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
I need to sleep. I need to find a place to sleep. I'm so sorry, Kim. We'll just pawn them, and then once we get real money, we can get them back.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
I'm so sorry, Kim.
Yes?
I need to tell you that I will never break free from being the sorry cop, because look at what I have to do to get by in this fucking world. I have to take Kim's fucking spinners. They're his, man. He's took them from a high driver, fair and square.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Something I'd like to sell.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Then it steps in and hands him the spinners.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump-a-mesque banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
The lieutenant explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you.
He takes the cash, then turns to you.
Here's the 130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest goes in his pocket.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I don't have anything to sell at the moment.
Another time, perhaps.
All right, time to go. Kim, I'm so sorry. We'll get him back. It's a pawn shop. You know, you sell things to the pawn, and then when you have the money again, you can get them back. I think that's... I don't know. It is technically how pawning works, but, you know. Actually pawning? Hello, manager. Mr. Manager, Mr. Man.
Can I help you?
Got the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well?
So I hope you choke on it.
Great. Perfect. I hope you enjoy your freezing cold room with the window you broke yourself.
You've really worn down his patience. Even paying him didn't help.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, please pay for each night in advance. 20 real per night. If you don't have the money, it's over for you. Got it? You've got nowhere else to stay.
Time stops advancing after 2 in the morning.
Oh!
If you haven't paid for your room by then, it's game over. Don't leave finding money to the last minute, however. It's harder to make cash after nightfall when the shops are closed and the streets empty.
I see.
I'll take a room here too.
He opens his wallet.
Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Goodbye. 20 real, eh? Should I go ahead and become extremely communist, or should I increase one of my other skills? I should increase one of my other skills, because I got a lot of things on the map that I need to try again. This challenging policeman cloak. Ugh. Honestly, it's really difficult to figure out which one to do. I should do some of the, some of the white checks that are legendary again. I should try and do all these tomorrow. Tomorrow in game.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Excellent. All right, let's go. Right, I forgot the balcony was this way. I'm stupid.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
He lights a cigarette. I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
How'd you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This
Light of...
isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will, and unhealthy.
The light of the cigarette illuminates a fleeting smile. He flicks the ash.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
Right then, debrief. Return to it.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state. But we
I'm
did
so
it.
sad we couldn't shoot the fucking body down.
Our inspection could have been more thorough, as it always can. But we have some leads we can follow up on. Then you shot him in the chest. It wasn't ideal. And we still have to get him down from the tree.
I still can't believe I missed that shot.
Being sober tends to help with precision. But moving on to the interviews, we weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow. We tried to interview the Wild Pines rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
I don't like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast. The rest has to try to keep up.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
He nods thoughtfully, tapping his finger on a cigarette.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
He looks at your snakeskin shoes and smiles suddenly. Kim... Can I hug you? Kim, you're the only good thing in this shithole of a town. What are her powers exactly, the RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
1,000? Why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
I see, and if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
So if I kill someone on duty...
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
Taps on his coat pocket where he keeps his notes. And the coalition government makes all these rules?
And the moral intern, more broadly, but yes.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark. The Moral Intern, was that?
The Moralists International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
The moralist thing to do. If I didn't know, I really don't know. That's how bad it is. Point to your head.
Okay. There are a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Dolores Day?
A historic figure?
Oh, the day, right.
The modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
For you, she is something painful, though it's hard to say why.
Their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something ominous. Something even a little feminine, but in a strict manner.
What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
Damn. That's tough. That's a yeah. Okay.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
Better not to ask.
The lieutenant breathes out a chestnut-scented cloud of cigarette smoke and looks at the city he's sworn to guard.
I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
The lieutenant arches his brow, then pulls on a cigarette. It's a slim white thing in his fingers. Things are bad out here. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. You've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism. We're stooges in the world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting bourgeois rights. Immigrants, liberal, kids, fucking men are turning into whipping. This isn't humanism.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Maybe we should make our own law.
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
Stretch! Oh man, yeah, I have been sitting for a while, huh? Ugh! And hydrate. I do have some water, but very little amount because it's just melted ice. Now I cough and perish. Yep, that's true. Die. He looks at the roundabout.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses. The red and golden orbs sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday.
I'm back.
Monday is over.
I'm sorry to hear you're still sick, Taze. That's so unfortunate. I hope you feel better. Have a cheese. Say nothing, just look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
Thank you for the bigger.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
He pulls on the cigarette. Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts.
And in Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
It's kind of disintegrating as we speak, Kem.
Night. Captain Bartholomew Price steps into the yard. A piebald horse waits by the motor carriage, chewing oats out of an oat bag. Seagulls fly overhead. The sky is black. Captain Price wears a black suit and a standard patrol coat as he mounts the horse to head home.
With enough guaifenicin, speedy recovery is possible. It's even possible to those who believe.
Rows of houses on either side, hunching over the sidewalks, and Precinct 41 with its dome roof growing distant. Around him, the streets are silent. A kid on the corner waves at the captain as he takes the turn on Petition and Main. The horse neighs. The captain nods back. Thanks, kid, he thinks. He's grateful.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here, at least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Thank you for this, Kim.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
He puts out the stub of his cigarette and looks to the door. Man. That's some good end-of-day gaming. See you in the morning. Bye. Bye, Kim. Bye. Waves at him so sweetly.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. The fan stands still. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. You see some lights shimmering outside, but it's difficult to make out the outlines of the buildings below. Dark phantoms with many tiny eyes, chaotically arranged and not looking at you. The bed is cold and not particularly inviting.
I genuinely thought this was a bed. It wasn't. It's just a carpet. And I have 1,000,000 bottles here, so that's like a couple cents. That's great. All right.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting.
We're going to call
But
it a
it's
day.
yours.
Because that's what we have to
The
do.
sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
Anything's a bed if you believe.
And
So
then
true.
Sleep doesn't. And then sleep doesn't come.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
Check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly.
My soft belly.
This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing.
Conventions have proven it. So true.
Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily. It's a little better.
We'll do this side.
Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
No more thoughts. Fall asleep
Your
now.
breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
I love images, right? Probably. Oh. I don't love images. Images are scary and bad. Kuno! Where are you, Kuno? I need you. Kuno! Wait, I don't want Kuno to throw rocks at him. Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
You said who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
Tell me what this is.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone.
We have an ex-wife.
Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
I left.
Oh no, Funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I don't want to come back.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You found Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Islas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed.
Stinky boy.
I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
What? No!
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Damn it, the shit factory. I hate the shit factory. All my health's healed and my morale's healed too, so, you know. Can't be that bad. Wakey, wakey. Eggs and...
Good going, buddy.
I just had the most beautiful dream. Uplifting. Rejuvenating.
Really? Because you feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
I can take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
That's a lie. I can do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead.
Suit yourself. Slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
If my spark was dedicated to like doing speed, then there was nothing there at all in the first place. I need to work more towards superstar cop. I also still don't technically know my name, so everyone calling me Harry is like spoiling me. All right. I think that's a fine place to save it for now. All right. Back to the main menu. Ah! All right. Ugh, rough. Fucking dreams, eh? Oh, pardon me. Let's see who we can raid this fine evening. Keep the fucking trains going, eh? I'm following. Who's live? Who's gaming? Let's go raid Onsta, playing Tomodachi Life with Karina. That's gonna be fun. Edgeworth! She's got an Edgeworth on her island, too. All right, this is gonna be great. All right. Thank you all so much for coming by and hanging out while we went through more disco gaming. Next stream. Right, I gotta do that. Next stream, Echo on Friday, like I mentioned earlier. Beyond that, who fucking knows? I gotta flip my calendar. It's July. All right. But for now, thank you again, and I will see y'all next time. Have a good night, everyone. Bye. Bye. Good night. Bye. Wait, I need to actually start the raid. Then we can do everything. Yeah. Well, yeah. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Are you hungry?
Oh, why are you not getting along with Haka?
Ah, my room could use a new vibe.